Alright, stream should be started. Let me swap to a different screen. Alright, let me check on YouTube then. Let me get everything set up. Hopefully it's all working. Wait a minute. What? Quarantine Zone X Dead by Daylight? Oh my gosh. That is so peak. Quarantine Zone X Dead by Daylight. That's amazing right there. Alright, there you go. Audio is working. Put out the community post. Alright. Community post is out. Now I need to go manage it off my phone too. So let me go do that. Lower the volume. This is like an early stream, so I don't think anybody's gonna go to this one, which sucks, but that's the only time I had to try streaming. Well, we'll just wait a bit and then we'll get to streaming. Wait one more minute until 9:05. Dang, I don't know how strong my mic was. I just heard it bumping against the fabrics. Alright, let's start. It's 9:05. Oh, wait, that's YouTube. Close that out. Y'all don't need to see that. Okay. As you can see here, I don't have ad blocker, which is crazy. But we have every cookie in Cookie Run right here. I've already put down a few, as you can see. Right up here, there's already a couple few. So we got Vagabond and Ninja in S tier. That's obvious. We got Zombie and Wizard in A tier. Strawberry, Ginger Brave, Knight, and Princess in B tier. Forgot these two's names, and then Ginger Bright in C tier. And then, of course, Alphaba and Glinda in F tier. Like, of course they're going to be in the F tier. They're actually really bad. Alright, so I guess we'll start with the ranking. Coffee, D tier. Coffee, that's fair. Coffee in D tier is fair. She does barely anything in the game. I forgot what game she was in, but I remember she barely does anything. Skater, like a C tier character. He has some good skins, he just doesn't do anything. Angel, C tier character as well. This dude, again, C tier. Muscle Cookie, C tier. Pirate is B tier. Pirate is B tier. Dancer, again, another C tier. Superhero Cookie, that was A tier. Hero Cookie is crazy. Hero Cookie, even though he's just a boring character, he was cool for the time. That also goes for someone like Zombie and like Wizard. That goes for like both of those two. Right? Let me try and no, never mind. Okay. Cheerleader, another C tier character. This girl, I forgot her name. Another C tier character though. Same with Devil. He goes B tier. I'm gonna put both of them in B tier. This dude, Foxtail, whatever her name was, like a B tier character. Like a B tier. There's not many good characters. Let me move the Tiger Lily's Tiger there, and let me move Tiger Lily up to S tier. Tiger Lily's S tier, of course. Rockstar's A tier. Vampire, gotta be an S tier character. I mean, look at this list, guys. Look at this huge list. Half of these characters aren't even playable. This is gonna take a very long time, which is why I'm trying to move it fast, because I just don't want this to be too much of a long stream, because I'm gonna make this into the video as well. Let's keep going. D tier automatically. Fairy goes in D tier. She's boring. Cherry Bomb, A tier character. Carol, B tier at best. Pink Chocolate, I think her name was, another B tier character. Fortune is another B tier. Pistachio, C tier. Alchemist, I think was her, right? Alchemist, a B tier character. Apple is F tier automatically. Apple is actually so garbage. Like, seriously, she's not good in Oven Break, and I just don't like her design at all. Apple would have been way better or something else. Actually, I'd put Cheesecake, I think was her name, B tier. Same with I think this was Adventure. I don't remember this dude's name. B tier as well. And then Flame, whatever his name was. I haven't played Cookie Run like forever. He's a good A tier character. Definitely not S tier. Now Wolf is A tier. Bro, oh my gosh, you don't understand. Wolf, for me, was insane back then. C tier, B tier. Get her in the D tier real quick. She's so boring compared to every other character here. I would rather pick Cheerleader over Hot Cocoa. I don't like Hot Cocoa. Mint is B tier though. I like Mint a lot. I think this is Jalapeno. I think his name is B tier. Nah, not even C tier. Cream Puff was so buns back then, but they brought her back, yo. Cream Puff was one of the worst characters, but ever since Oven Break, she definitely became one of the best characters in the game right there. So Moonlight's like a A tier. Bubblegum, B tier. I think this is Cherry Blossom as well, another B tier. Man, get Pomegranate in the D tier. Pomegranate is so boring in Oven Break and in Kingdom. DJ goes in B tier. Both the Hello Kitties also go in B tier. Like, they're decent, but their abilities aren't very good in Oven Break. Marshmallow, another B tier character. Right, Fig is honestly another B tier. The only reason I would have put Fig in C tier. The only reason Fig is in the B tier though is mostly because of her design and her voice actor in Kingdom. Other than that, Fig is a boring character. That also goes with Beet Cookie. Like, Beet is like a C tier. Carrot goes above her on B tier. And Yam is also a C tier. I've never liked Yam's design. I mean, look at this. This is... Honestly, this design is just ugly. I don't like it at all. I really just don't like his design. The only problem he goes in there is because, well... I'd put him in B tier. I'll put him in B tier at best. But he's like low B tier, though. Ion Cookie, I think this is Ion Cookie right here. S tier. Ion Cookie is so peak, you don't understand. Ion Cookie's amazing. That also goes with Cyborg Cookie. Another S tier character. They have some really good skins. Both of those characters are amazing. Lemon, another S tier. Orange, I think you know what tier I'm putting her in. S tier. Alright, and then where's Lime Cookie going? I bet you wonder. C tier. And then Peppermint is D tier. Like, seriously. Peach is like an A tier character. She's pretty good in both games. I think she's in Oven Breaker. She's in the other game that's coming out soon. Right, we got this dude. Forgot his name. B tier character. Onion is also B tier. That also goes with yeah. I would say Macaron is A tier. I like Macaron. She's fun. Cinnamon is like an character. He's not that good. B tier. Same with this penguin dude. I don't remember his name. White Choco, B tier. Herb is S tier. He's a good healer in Kingdom, and he's fun in Oven Break. The only problem is he doesn't have skins. Dinosaur, probably a C tier character. He just feels like he's lacking something. This is Cotton Candy, B tier character, and then Sea Fairy. Sea Fairy is A tier, or actually I'd say she's S tier. I like her story. And then Cake Roll. Cake Roll is pretty cool. I'd say, but not the best. Like there's gonna be a lot of B tiers, which sucks because they're not like really good to the point where they get into the A tier. Actually, I'm gonna move back down Macron. Like some of them are not good to the point where they get in the A tier, but then also some of them are just not too bad, so they don't have to go all the way down. That also goes for someone like Banana. Like she's really cool. I remember when she was in the Candy Crush game that they had. She was crazy. She was not that she was really good. She was just fun, which is why I liked her a lot. But then also they ported her over to the Oven Break afterwards, and that was cool. All right, Pancake. Pancake is probably an A tier character, I would say. I like Pancake. Fun kid. Alright, get out of that S tier. Okay. Same with Wind Archer. Wind Archer is S tier automatically. He's insanely overpowered in both games. Then we got Moon Rabbit. B tier character at best. And then Energy Drink. Sounds crazy. Energy Drink is an S tier character right here. Lemon Cookie tier. Of course Lemon Cookie goes in the S tier. Lemon Cookie's peak. Then we got Popcorn Cookie. She is so lame, but she's not bad. Now Dark Cacao. This is going to sound a bit controversial. I don't like Dark Cacao. I find him boring. I've always found him boring. When he came out in Oven Break, I found him boring. And when he came out in Kingdom, I found him boring. I'm putting him in the C tier, honestly. His character feels like Guts from Berserk, but worse and without any flair. Pretzel goes in D tier. Same with the Pilot Cookie, C tier. And then Donut, Wasabi, Witch, and Matcha are all S tier characters. They are all peak. What the heck just happened? Did it just crash? It crashed, and we all saw. Wow. Okay. Fine. Now it's. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. We fixed it. Alright, put them up there. They're all S tiers. Alright, Mustard. Mustard Cookie and Sparkling. I think I'm going to put, like, most of the row in B tier right here. Most of these guys are going in B tier, except for Mustard. She's C tier. Sparkling, whatever his name was, B tier. Same with, dude, I don't remember what this guy's name was. Ice. Jeez, I can't remember half of these characters' names from Oven Break. Avocado is C tier. This dude, B tier. I like him a lot. I remember what he does. I just don't remember his name. Chili Pepper, C tier. They forced her so much in Oven Break, and it just made me not like her. Grapefruit is also C tier. Salt. I think his name was like Salt something, C tier. And then Squid Ink, S tier. Squid Ink is amazing. They got some good skins. And then, dude, I didn't know for the longest time that Millennial Tree was a guy. I had always thought Millennial Tree was a girl. Because Millennial Tree, when I had been playing Oven Break, had seemingly just been a woman to me. He had been betrayed as one. That also went with Malasauce. I always thought Malasauce was a guy in Oven Break. And then they came out in Kingdom, and I'm like, what the heck is happening? I didn't know that Millennial Tree was a guy. At best, though, he's like an A tier character. I feel like he's kind of boring. Malasauce is just a B tier character. Again, boring. Dragon Fruit. I'm not calling him Pianta. That sounds dumb. S tier. And then we got these two, C tier, C tier. And then Yogurt. Dude, I love Yogurt Cookie. He gotta be one of my favorite characters. He's insanely good. He gotta go to Kingdom one day. And then Walnut, C tier. This is the Cheese Dude Roquefort. Another B tier cookie. And then Birthday Cake, yo, S tier. If I remember correctly, Birthday Cake was one of those characters where you could only get her if it was your birthday. I think that's what it was, and she was insane. Also, I want to take one of the characters real quick. Cookie Droid, A tier. And the only reason she's A tier and not S tier, because she's mad powerful in Elven Break. The only problem with her is she was exclusive to Android and the Google Play Store. And so, if you weren't on the Google Play Store, then you weren't able to get Cookie Droid. But she was mad overpowered, and it sucks that they made that one exclusive character. Let's move up Sorbet Shark real quick as well. Move him up to the A tier. Really good character, but poor execution. That's the only problem with him. Let's move up Raspberry Mouse. I think that's his name. There's two raspberry cookies. There's the one in Oven Kingdom, and then the one in Oven Break. Where is she from Kingdom? Where does it start with the Kingdom characters at? Okay, yeah, this one and the other one. Yeah, put them in the B tier. Raspberry, where is she? I'm gonna move her up real quick. Let's go put her in the A tier. She's cool. Probably one of the best characters in the game. Really good story as well. This is Firecracker. Let's put this dude in C tier. Put you in C tier real quick. Put a couple characters in the C tier and the D tier just because they're boring. Okay, now we'll move to actual good characters. So, actually, no. Get her in the C tier. Okay, Mango. Mango's an A tier. I like Mango. I think he's fun. Ananas, S tier, as well as Cream Unicorn. Both S tier characters. Ananas should be getting into Cookie Run Kingdom. It's just not fair that they keep making these rolls. They made the dragon roll, and yet they didn't release any more of the actual dragon characters in Kingdom, which is just so stupid. And now they're making an entire roll called Witch, all for Enchantress, which I think is just so dumb. I think it's dumb that they're releasing an entire new roll, and it's just probably going to be the same thing as Dragon. I just don't like it. It's annoying. I don't remember this guy's name. He's like B tier character at best. And then we got Ice Captain, I think her name was. Another B tier. Lobster, S tier. S tier. Oh my god, it's gonna start lagging. But yeah, Lobster, I think his name was. S tier character. He is so peak in Oven Break. He's really, really good. And then we got let's do the Chest Chacos. Another S tier character. I remember getting them day one when they came out in Oven Break, and I pulled for them instantly when they actually had the gacha system. And I pulled for them instantly, and I was so happy. And now they're finally in Kingdom, and it took me like 2 days to get them. And they were really, really good. Alright, Manta Ray and Truffle. Manta is like a B tier. Truffle is also a B tier character. Melon Bun, though, I honestly don't like Melon Bun. I don't like her ability, and I just don't like the way she looks. Like a C tier. But Goblin is amazing. A tier. And then Croissant and Time, I think her name was Timekeeper. Both S tier characters. I remember the whole event that they had about them. Oh my gosh, their event was really, really good. So Timekeeper and Croissant go in the S tier. And then these two had the event as well. They were based on, I think they were based on, K-pop was based on BTS. Shine and Glitter was based on, I think Blackpink at the time. She was either Blackpink or, that other group. I don't remember their names. Yeah, they're both A tier characters. They're amazing. And we got this dude, D tier. Or sorry, C tier. And then the Cookie Moles all go in the S tier because I'm gonna count them as one character here. But the Cookie Moles all go in the S tier. They're really good. And it's not because they're really good in game, like they're decent at best. But it's the fact that they're the first ever triple character to exist. And they're just so fun to play as. Churro, probably a B tier character, and then Ice Candy, I think his name is a C tier. He's boring. Now we're getting into like the more boring characters, and then we're gonna start actually getting into Kingdom, and the first ever characters come out in Kingdom, and then we get into back into the actual peak of Oven Break, because Oven Break actually starts peaking around this time. And then we get into the NPCs, which is trash. And then we're going to not rank the NPCs. We're just going to put them in the unneeded with Tiger Lily's Tiger. C tier character. Yo, put Pepper in the F tier. Seriously. Because Pepper is such a boring character. I'll say this. Pepper is so lame. When he came out in Oven Break, I was happy because I liked his design at first. But you start looking at him more, and he is such a boring character. That also goes with Alloy, D tier. Like these two are so boring. They bring nothing to the game. Unlike Scorpion and Butter Croissant, I think that's her name, Butter Croissant. B tier characters. If anything, actually, I put them in the A tier, or at least Scorpion in the A tier. Yeah, Butter Croissant can go A tier. They're really good. These two though, I think I don't have the old man. He's like a C tier though, and she's like B tier. And then we actually get into the Kingdom characters. So Custard Cookie the Third, he was cool when he released, and he's probably still one of the good healers in the game. If you can max him out, you can get him really strong. As A tier, Clover was a rare, and he was released with the game. If you had pre-ordered, you could get Clover. I remember pre-ordering, and I got Clover day one. I was really happy, and I kept Clover on my team for a long time because of that. But is Clover good? No. Poison Mushroom, I would say Poison Mushroom's at least an A tier character, only because he's not very good. He's not very good, but he has some decent skins and he has some decent lore. But it also goes for Black Licorice, like again, like B tier or A tier. I'd say A tier. But again, it's mostly based off on like design and lore. He's just not good. I think this is Madeline is his name. Again, another character just not very good. Espresso though. Espresso, ever since I got him, has been carrying me for the entire game. Espresso is automatically an S tier character. Like seriously, this guy's crazy. Rye, I never understood what rye is. Is she supposed to be wheat? Is she wheat? I don't get it. Rye, I don't like her. C tier at best. Now Latte. Latte is an A tier. Latte also carried me for a while until I got rid of her. And then Almond, another A tier character. Almond is awesome, yo. Almond is cool. Okay. So now Raven and we're gonna do Raven Pastry and what's this dude's name? Strawberry Crepe all at the same time. So Raven goes in the B tier, Strawberry Crepe goes in the S tier, and Pastry goes in the A tier. And I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Mostly because they're not, like, most of these characters, they're not good. But it's either design or lore that actually boosts them up to being one of my favorites. Now, Red Velvet, again, another really cool character. Only problem is his gameplay isn't very good. Like, one of my favorites, just his gameplay. Parfait, however, is an S tier. Her gameplay is good. Her design is good. Her lore is good. And they've even given her, I think, an entire event dedicated to her, which is amazing. Alright. I don't like this character. Like this one right here? No. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me, I yawned. This is, that's another dragon that they should be adding to Kingdom. Yeah, they still haven't added more dragons to Kingdom. She's a decent character, though. But she's not one of the best dragons. Like, she's not on the level of Ananis or Pattaya Dragon. She's not on the level of either of those two. Like, not at all. And then, Sour Belt, probably S tier. Sour Belt is very, very fun to play as. Same with or actually no, she's C tier. She's boring. Get her, Sugar, whatever her name is, and the C tier, and then Lychee, all the way in the S tier. The only problem I have with Lychee is that they changed her gameplay in one of the updates. They changed her entire gameplay, and so her ability was you would fly over, you would, I think, steal the hearts of the cookies, and then a giant monster would appear. But now, I don't remember what it is now that she does, but her gameplay is entirely different, I think. I just don't like that at all. These two right here. Not even. I think these are NPCs if I remember. I've never seen this dude. He's probably an NPC, so I'll put him in the NPC for now until I find out what he is. Same with this dude. Get him in the NPC category. But for now, they'll go in the NPC category. And this guy might be a cookie. Same with him. I'm gonna put them in NPC for now until I find out later on. Okay. This is Honey, I think her name is. Another B tier. And then Nog, Eggnog, B tier. Okay, let me go bring up Dr. Bones real quick. And let me explain why he's one of my favorite characters. Dr. Bones, his whole gameplay is just amazing. First off, his design. His design is peak. He's like a peppermint cookie, except he's way better. He's a doctor. He's a skeleton. And then his gameplay is he hops in the van and he has to go revive the cookies. And you get a lot of points just for such an easy ability. I mean, it's insane. His ability is such an easy point maker. He's really good. Unlike Candle. Candle's cool, but he does like nothing. Same with this girl. I don't remember her name, but again, she does like nothing. And then Pizza. Pizza's peak. Where is she? Pizza is a peak character. A tier though. The only reason A tier is because she kind of can feel boring at some points. And then this dude, I don't remember his name. He's like an A tier character. Is this dude? I don't remember. Let me see. I can't tell, bro. Not anymore. Okay, now both of the soccer players are again C tier. They're just boring. This dude, I don't remember his name. He has really fun gameplay though. Only problem is his design is boring. And Cauliflower, and then we have the two dragons, Logan and Snake Fruit, I think her name is. I don't remember. Let's move Cauliflower into the C tier. Logan Dragon is pretty cool. I like Logan. She's nice. I think she's a she. I can't tell, man. And then Snake Fruit, I think her name is. I don't remember. Another A tier character at best. Actually, I'm putting her in B tier. I don't like her design. Okay, now two of my favorite characters. Garlic and White Ghost are so peak, and you can't prove me wrong. I love both of their abilities, and they fit. They fit in the. They fit. Oh my gosh, dude. They fit in Oven Break perfectly, and they both deserve S tier. They both deserve S tier. Their abilities are so fun. If anything, actually, I'll move Logan up to S tier as well. I like Logan's design a lot, and I think she can actually get bumped up. Okay, so who's next? This dude, I don't remember his name. I did play with him the other day, though. He's really good. He's a really good character. Okay, Twizzly Gummy. The only problem I have with Twizzly Gummy is the fact that she's based on specifically, as we can see in game, because this was like at the time that Arcane was coming out, that she's specifically based on Arcane Jinx. And now again, I have a problem with Arcane, and I just have a problem with the Arcane fans. I just got a problem with Arcane. I don't know how to describe it. I just have a big problem with Arcane, and I still haven't watched it. I plan on watching it because I know it's good, but I have a problem with Arcane itself and its fans, and just for that, Twizzly Gummy is going in the C tier. Her design is cool, her story is cool, but I just have a problem with Arcane, and they made it based on specifically Arcane Jinx. And you could tell it's based on Arcane Jinx and not normal Jinx from League of Legends. Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie was amazing when she dropped. She was really cool. She was one of the only summon characters at the time, I think. She was awesome. And then Cotton Cookie. She has definitely stayed as one of my favorite characters. I think I still use her icon in game. Frost Queen as well is also really cool. I'd probably put her in the A tier. And then Sherbert. I think this is Sherbert. Let me move this guy to C tier. Same with T-Knight. Sherbert. Sherbert's cool, but does he deserve A tier? Yeah. And then we got the Ancients. So I got a big problem with Ancient Cookies. So you're telling me that in game they're stronger than legendaries. Most legendaries, by the way. But in lore, they're weaker than legendaries. Tell me how these guys are rulers, but then some of the legendaries are still weaker than them in game, even though the legendaries are the personification of elements themselves. That's insane, isn't it? And yet we still have beasts, and I think beasts are stupid. I like the beasts as characters, but I think they were so stupid to add. So, Pure Vanilla, S tier character. I've been ever since I got him. He's been like my go-to healer. Hollyberry, B tier. I just don't like her design much. Dark Cacao as well. Ever since I got him, I've stuck through with him. So A tier. Okay, move him up. White Lily, another S tier character. I've stuck with I have White Lily. I don't think I've stuck with her though the entire time, but she's amazing. And then we got Golden Cheese. I'm keeping Golden Cheese in the C tier. I don't like Golden Cheese, honestly. I don't like her lore. I don't like the character in general. I just don't like Golden Cheese. This is Affogato, I think, C tier. Okay. Caramel Arrow, S tier automatically. I say Caramel Arrow automatically S tier. And it's mostly because of her design, but also because gameplay elements. Because as soon as I got her in game, I started leveling her up, and she was really, really powerful when I had her. This is don't remember this guy's name. C tier. And then the Oreo dude, whatever his name is, another A tier character. He is amazing. Not because of gameplay though. There are exceptions that we can make here. And he's not crazy in gameplay, I'll be honest. He's honestly a little boring. But he's fun. Look how many characters there are. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, we're nearing the end. Okay. Wait a minute. Are there... Hold up. We gotta check something. Let's see. Let's see something real quick. They do. They have the other game. The Bash game, I think it's called. I don't remember what that game is called, man. I played it for a bit, and it was just so boring. I don't like that game. But either way, let's get back to it. It's starting to lag out because there are so many on screen. Oh my god, and then we have all the Disney cookies too. The Disneys are going to take a bit, but I think I'll go by fast. And then we got all these collabs like Sonic and BTS. Okay. So we got this dude. B tier. He's decent. He's not bad though. Alright, and then we got Oyster. Honestly, sound crazy. Oyster is S tier. Mostly because of her design. I think she looks amazing. I'm gonna put Oyster in the S tier. And then we got Financier, I think her name is. A tier character. Financier is really cool. I like Financier. I think that's her name. Financier. Really cool character. Or finance or whatever you want to call her. Okay, so then we got all the NPCs. So let's move up some of the NPCs into the unneeded row. It's gonna take a bit. And then we got what's his name, dude? This guy right here. I don't remember. Move up his crew members. Okay. No more NPCs, right? Not for a while. Oh my gosh. There are some. Some of these are characters though. I can't tell if they're not. Like I know this guy is, and most likely him, but then the rest of them aren't. Okay. So we have, I don't remember this guy's name, but he's like an A-tier character. He's amazing. Same with Candy Diver. Candy Diver is one of my favorites when he came out. Candy Diver is awesome, yo. If anything, we put Candy Diver in S tier. Candy Diver is peak. I'll say that. Candy Diver is awesome. Okay. Now, who's next? Okay, we got a couple. So we got these two down here, and they're going in the C tier. If I remember correctly, they're just boring. Actually, no, man, they're going to the D tier. I don't care. They go to the D tier, and then this girl, she works with this guy. Wait, this is definitely an NPC. I don't think I've seen her in Oven Break. Okay, I put her in the D tier. I just don't like her design. And then the Butterbear guy, B tier. Where is Butter Squidio? Where is he? Where's Butter Squid? He's one of the most fun characters in Oven. There he is. Okay, yo, he's gonna be fun to rank. Okay, Baguette, C tier. And then this girl, she's boring, honestly. Like she brings nothing to the game, but she's not a bad character. Yeah, put him in the C tier. And then this girl, oh my god, you already know. A tier. Not even because of gameplay, but this design is just peak. I mean, come on, you cannot tell me that is not peak character design. Okay. So we got this is another dinosaur character, the Gummy Dinosaur. She's honestly so boring. C tier. And then Sugar Swan, I think her name is. Sugar Swan is really cool. She's probably one of the best characters in the entire game. And if they ever bring her into Kingdom, I don't think that she would be a legendary. I think she'd most likely be a beast, just because of how powerful she is. Okay, these guys right down here, these are like we're getting to like the super boring characters. So except for this guy. This guy's insane. Let me move him up to the S tier. Put her in the D tier for now. We'll move this guy up to the S tier. I don't remember his name. We're getting into the characters I don't know the names of. Mostly because they're like really niche characters in Oven Break. Like everybody knows, but they don't use. Like this girl right here, like B tier at best. Nobody uses her though. C tier. And then Potato's decent, but I like his design. I just don't like his gameplay much. B tier. Man, I don't even know you. Put her in the D tier. I don't like her design. Same with this guy. You know what? Both of these guys. Oh, actually, he can move up to the B tier. I like his design a lot. Actually, you know what? He can too. C tier best. And then this guy right here. Put him in the B tier. Put him in the B tier. He's decent. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many. Bro, please. Almost done. What time is it? Oh. I don't even know. Okay. She can go in the B tier. I just feel like there are some characters here who are really good. The problem is it's either lack of character design or they're just boring. That's the only problem that they have, which is why all my S tiers are perfect character design, perfect gameplay, perfect elements. They're just all really good. And then same with the A tier. Amazing characters. The only problem is they have a fault in gameplay, or they just have a fault in the in character design. Like take this dude for example. I don't remember his name. I don't. But the only fault he has, and he would be S tier if he didn't have some boring gameplay. His whole story's good, his character's good, and when he came out, he was good. But over time, that's Caviar, I think his name is. But over time, he became boring, and he became overshadowed by almost every character in the game, which is why he's just boring now. These two right here, I'm going to rank them together because they're peak. Cannoli, I think her name was. Cannoli's amazing. So she's going to S tier, and S'more's going in A tier. Where did Cannoli go? Okay. I think that's what her name is, Cannoli. Where is S'more? Okay. So Cannoli goes in the S tier. She's peak. And then this dude put you. I'm gonna put all the lame characters. I know they're characters like that are playable, but I'm gonna put them there. Alright, now let's move to the NPCs. So I know some of these are NPCs, but I'm gonna make an exception for some. So I know these guys right here are not playable are playable characters. I don't remember a game, but because of that, I'm gonna put them in the D tier. Mostly just because, of course, they're boring. And then we're gonna put. Let's just move the. Wait, is that? Okay. Move this guy, and then we're gonna put Pumpkin. We're gonna put Pumpkin in the B tier because I like his design. And then we're gonna put this Medusa Sour Gummy, whatever her name is, in the A tier. Okay, so now we got those guys moved out the way. So we got the super niche rare characters out the way. Now we can go back to naturally ranking. Hold up, we gotta get the NPCs out of here again. Move all these NPCs out. Okay, we're gonna make an exception for the Taylor. We're gonna make an exception for her. Yeah, she's the Taylor, right? That's what she is. I was thinking of a different character. Either way, we're gonna make an exception for her because she's cool. Okay, so now we're gonna rank Lilac. I think Lilac is cool. The only problem I have with him is he's boring. Again, nothing to his character. Same with Forest Cookie, I think his name is. Again, another boring character. And then Milky Way. Milky Way. I'm saying this right now. Milky Way is peak. She reminds me a lot of Honkai Star Rail. And I don't know if her voice actor voices the thing in Honkai Star Rail, but her entire thing reminds me of the game. And if they were to do a collab, then they should give her that little thing from Honkai. I don't play Honkai anymore, so I don't know his name. But the little bunny thing, they should give a skin to Milky Way with the guy from Honkai. Okay, So now we got the three houses, the three house characters. So I think her name is Kugamon. Move her up to the A tier. And then this dude, the alchemist, and then Caspian. Okay. So let me move her to the A tier. He also goes in the A tier with her. And this is gonna stay in B tier. He is so boring. Both A tier. Mostly because she has a good character design and like decent gameplay elements. And he has really good actually, you know what? No. He can go in the S tier if anything. He's really good. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna put Buttercream down here and then the Dragon Tamer. I don't remember his name. He's like a C tier character. His character in general is a C tier, but if we're ranking Buttercream by itself, Buttercream would go in the S tier. It's like one of the first actual dragons in the game, other than the dragon cookies themselves. So that's peak. It's amazing. Okay, and we got this old lady. I don't remember her name. She can go in like the B tier. Actually, no. I like her design a lot. No. B tier. Her character design is really good. Only problem is gameplay elements again. So she can go in the B tier. And then let me move the snowman out here. Okay. We are gonna count the Disney characters as their own characters and not NPCs. But that's mostly because they're actually like really, really fun characters. They're really, really fun to have on your little island. We're also gonna count the sugar gnome as its own character. We're just moving some NPCs out the way that are unneeded. There's a lot of NPCs in Cookie Run. We're also gonna count the conductor. That's because he's like basically his own character. Oh my gosh, dude. I want to get all the NPCs out the way real quick. Okay. Is this the conductor in the other game? I don't remember. Okay. So now I got a lot of NPCs out the way, other than a couple other ones. Plus let's get back into the normal. So we got Black Lemon, I think her name is. Or Lemon Zest. Lemon Zest is from another game. Either way. B tier character. And then we got Jellyfish and this girl. So I'll put her in the S tier, and then Jellyfish is going in like the C tier. I just don't really like Jellyfish much as a character. Get her out the D tier. I don't really like Jellyfish much. I think she's kind of boring. But yeah, she can go in the S tier. Or actually no, she can sit in the A tier. You know what? I keep saying she's going S tier, and I keep saying she's not. Why is Milky Way not on the S tier? Put her up there. Why is she not up there? Okay. So now, who do we have next? We have the Taylor. And the Taylor is only going in the A tier. But that's because she's not an actual playable character. So she can go in the A tier. I like her design a lot. And I like her element where she's the Taylor. So I sound stupid. Okay. So now I'm going to move Sonic and Tails real quick. And I have personal reasons why they're the best. Because first off, right, they're the first ever collab to come to Kingdom. And they were insanely peak at the time. I mean, come on. And I also have a huge personal bias with Sonic and Tails. Mostly because I really like Sonic. I think Sonic is peak. It's way better than Mario, of course. Sonic is amazing. So I'm putting Sonic and Tails up in the S tier. They're amazing. Same with BTS. I'm going to move the BTS cookies up real quick. But I'm going to put them all in the B tier. Except for, I think this is Jungkook. I'm putting him in the S tier. Mostly because he carried me for a very long time. When I got him, he carried me a very long time. You know what? No, I'm putting all the BTS in the S tier and then Jungkook in the there. Everybody, all the BTS go in the A tier, and then specifically, I think his name is Jungkook, goes in the A tier or S tier, But that's because they all have some really good skins. They were also easy to get, and they're just really good characters overall. They're also really, really. I sound stupid. I just said it as well. They're really, really good on support. They're all just really good. Really, really good characters. Very powerful to use. There's not much else to say about them. Oh, wait, there's one more right here. Where'd the, okay. Alright, perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna move to, this is Anubis. I'm gonna call him Anubis. I don't remember his name. He's a good C tier character at best. I feel like I know his voice actor though. I I think I do. And then this is I don't remember her name, but she's peak. And I was weirded out when she came out, and the fact that she was a defense or whatever it's called, tank. I don't care. I was weirded out that she was actually a defensive character. I thought that was really odd. But yeah, she's a S tier. And then Olive, yeah, we can put Olive in like the C tier. Olive is just boring. Oh my god, we barely have anybody in the F tier. I've noticed that. But that's because most of the characters aren't bad. Except for Elphaba and Glinda. Yeah, they can stay in the F tier. Look, and I got the personal bias against them. And because they weren't good. I don't like Wicked in any form. I think Wicked is dumb. But also because they marketed Wicked as a kids movie. And the series itself isn't. And because the book is now getting marketed as a kids book as well. And then the only other problem I have with the Wicked cookies is I could have accepted them. I love their designs. They look peak. But it was so annoying and hard to get them if you don't spend money. How the heck are you supposed to get these characters? But also, because they're weak. Because they do nothing. Other than having a nice event that made them overpowered, once you get them and you actually start to level them up, they're not very good. They're just not good. They're not good. I just don't like them. They're really, really bad characters. They're really, really bad. Okay. We got so many left, bro. Okay. I think here's what I'm gonna do. Because this is going to be a video in the future either way. Because this is like just a stream that I wanted to do because I had the time. It's gonna be a bigger video in the future either way. I'm going to get up. We're gonna get up to. Let's get up to Stormbringer. Or no, actually, I want to get up to Starch Noodle. Or, jeez, there's so many good characters. Dude, I think I should get up to the Powerpuff Girls though. Okay, how about this? We'll get up to the Gummy Lizard. We'll get up to this dude, and then we're gonna end stream. We're gonna get up to him, and then we're gonna end stream. So we'll do that. Okay, so next is Mozzarella. Mozzarella's decent, but I just don't like her gameplay. So you know what? She can stay in the C tier. Now this dude, Schwarzwalder, Cake-Hound, or whatever his name is, whatever, doesn't matter. Schwarzwalder is amazing. One of my favorite characters in the game, and he carried me for so long until I had actually fixed out my team. And if anything, I can show my Cookie Run account before we end. Where is the Gummy Lizard at? Where's he? Actually, we'll end once we get to Cream Soda. Alright, so then we have Snapdragon. Snapdragon is honestly so boring. A C tier character. Like, he's just boring. He's a good character but bad at the same time. Why is he all the way down here? He was in Oven Break. What are we doing? Okay, B tier character. And then that also goes with the Yeti cookie. Where is he? Yeah, the Yeti dude. That also goes with him. He's honestly another boring character. I just don't like his story much or his character. And then we go to, can we go down? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's starting to lag. And then we go with this dude, Stardust, I think his name was. And I'll move up Black Pearl with him too. Where's Stardust and Black Pearl? I would put Black Pearl in the A tier. Actually, no, she's going in S tier. Mostly because of her skins, but also because she has that little secret animation that she can do. And Stardust can go in the A tier. Okay, so Stardust in A tier, and then Black Pearl in S tier. Next is all the Disney cookies. I didn't get most of the Disney cookies. I got like maybe like less than half. Mickey, however, is the best Disney cookie that released. Mickey's S tier. So we're gonna rank on the Disney cookies based on their like voice lines and how good they are. Mickey's S tier. Okay, Mickey was really cool when he came out. Remember, you don't gotta hate the mouse. You hate the company. Okay. So let's just put Pocahontas real quick in the in the C tier. Because she was, same with Lilo. If anything, Lilo, where's Lilo? She goes in the D tier, bro. Where's she? She is so boring. Get her out of here. Tinkerbell as well is just another lame character, like C tier. And Cinderella, like, here, let's break them out. So, Donald and Daisy, I don't like their designs. So, we'll put Donald and Daisy in the C tier. Or, if anything, Daisy C tier with Minnie. Minnie and Daisy can sit in the C tier. But Donald can move up to the B tier. But that's because Donald is funny. Put Donald in B tier. And then we'll put Stitch in the A tier, but that's only because of voice lines. Like Stitch doesn't really look very good in cookie form, so we'll put him in the A tier, mostly because of voice lines, because he's a funny character to have around, and because of animations as well. So put him in the A tier, and then Goofy, probably B tier. Jasmine and Aladdin as well are just kind of boring. Like, I get why they pick some of these characters, because of course these are the Disney classics, but they're just not bad, but they're also not good at the same time. So they go in the B tier at best. And then Alice and Cinderella both go in S tier. I love the way that they're done in this movie, this game. They look peak, but also because you get two characters in one for what's her name? Dude, what's the? I just said her name. Oh my god, what's wrong with my memory? Little Mermaid girl. Who's the Little Mermaid? Dude, what is wrong with me? Why don't I remember her name all of a sudden? I just said her name. What is? Okay, Beast and Belle. Belle and Beast are decent. I would say though, they're boring. I would move Belle up before Beast though into, well, actually no, I'll keep them together in the B tier. And then Mulan and Aladdin are both A tier. Mulan and Aladdin are peak. Or not Aladdin, Peter Pan. What am I saying? Okay, so Mulan and Aladdin, Peter Pan are, oh my god, it's lagging. Dude, okay. A tier characters, Peter Pan. Okay. Alright, we're nearing the end of the Disney characters with Cinderella, Aurora, and Snow White. Nobody likes a new Snow White movie, by the way. Okay. Alright, move. Okay, Snow White, Cinderella, and Aurora can all move into the same spot in the C tier. They're just boring. That's the only problem I got with them, is they just don't really have good voice lines, and they're also just boring characters in general. Okay. So then we have Batcat, I think his name is, NPC. We're gonna do a couple NPCs. That's only because some of them are actually good. Who is this? Yo, get him out of here real quick. I don't know who that is. I definitely know he's not playable. Batcat is like a B tier character. He's decent. He's decent. Even if he's an NPC, he's decent. Some of the conductor. The conductor can also go in the B tier. Where is he? Same the conductor and the sugar gnome. Actually, if anything, sugar gnomes can go in A tier. I remember when they did their April Fool's video for Kingdom, and they made the sugar gnomes. They said that the sugar gnome was gonna be playable, and for some reason, even if it was April 1st, I thought it was true. I'm just a little dumb, man. I might be stupid. But I was so hyped when I thought that the sugar gnomes were coming out, and I looked it up and I realized that they were not coming out, and I got so sad. I got so sad because I was so excited too. All right, so we got the anti characters. They go in the C tier because they don't do anything, and they should have been playable. I think they're playable in one of the games, but they just don't do anything. Okay. So now we're up on our last three because we're going to end right after this, and then we're going to go look at actual Cookie Run Kingdom itself, because Kingdom, I guess, is a more popular game, and I haven't been on it in forever. We'll play that for a bit. So these three, this is the Cinnamon one, I think his name is, I don't know. B tier, only because of his turret, and then I don't like most of the characters in the fighting game. Like, they're just not good. Yeah, we're gonna see the S tier. Because she's going to the S tier. Alright, so let me go up and I'll show you the each tier for a bit. She's going up in S tier. Takes forever to actually move because there's so many characters. Yeah, here's the S tier. Is this peak or not? Is this not peak? The S tier looks beautiful. If I do say so myself. It looks beautiful. Then we got the A tier. I'll move down for each tier. We got the A tier. Pretty fair. Pretty fair. And then we got the B tier. B tier is huge, but that's only because, again, I said it earlier, many of the characters are just lacking something in the B tier that doesn't move them up to like some of the best characters. And then we got the... Come on, move down. Why is it... You mean so mid? Who would you put in the S tier? Who would you put in the S tier? Huh? Who? Who would you put in the S tier? Okay. And don't say the beasts. Because I was going to put the beasts in the S tier. But I'm ending it now. Because 1, this is going to take too long. 2, because this is going to be a long form video soon. And 3, because I'm going to go play Kingdom. So yeah, that's the tier list. Of course, these two sit in the F tier because they're actually so trash. Who is SMC? Shadow Milk Cookie? I just said. The beasts are in the S tier. I'm not ranking them though because it's going in order of when released. And again, I said this is going to be a long form video. He's right down here. Is this what you want? You want me to move him up to the S tier right now? Is that all you want? Because I will move him up to the S tier. Let's move him up to the S tier real quick. Let's move him up to the S tier real quick. Because you want Shadow Milk Cookie in the S tier. Shadow Milk Cookie is an S tier character. However, I think he's boring. I do, but he is an S tier character. He's really good in game. I don't know about him. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to open... Oh, I just closed out Opera. Let me open Opera again. Or, I think it's going to stay closed if I close it. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get on Kingdom. So let me go open the thingy. And then we're going to go on Kingdom real quick. Oh, no. Please don't be able to see this. Okay. So I'm going to hop on Kingdom real quick. Alright, so let's hop on Kingdom. Let me do this. Come on, connect. Hurry up. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Come on. Connect. Connect. So we can play some Kingdom for a bit. Come on, connect. I gotta connect it from mobile, which sucks. It takes forever. Do I have to do wire or something today? Why is it not working? Oh, wait, no, it disappeared. There we go. Nice. Okay. Ah. Okay. So now we need to put the do on tab so we can look at Kingdom. If Kingdom will actually load. So let's go with display capture. Because we're on OBS. And then let's see. This is gonna take a bit. But we're gonna play some Kingdom only for a little while though. Not that long. Come on, where is it? I can't see anything right now, by the way. Window. There we go. Nope, wrong window. There we go. Move Vivian over that. Okay. Move this. There we go. Bring up my little Kingdom. Let me go back into Opera. Let me see. Opera open. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. We're gonna play a bit of Kingdom. I don't know why it's all silent though. Is it the computer or is there audio? I can't tell. Or is it just the game itself? I can't tell. Is it not starting yet? Okay, now it's starting. So I don't know. Is there not audio? Because it is starting, but there's like no audio. That's weird. Skip the cutscene. I don't care about these cutscenes. So they finally added the witch to the game, whatever her name is. I don't remember her name. The evil witch, whatever her name is. They added her to the game now, which I mean, I guess whatever. Took too long. Yeah, Dark Enchantress. Oh my god. They changed her design. I need to see that real quick. Yeah, whatever. We need to see the design. Come on, man. Let me do something real quick, and then we're gonna go look at her design because oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay. Whoa, they added a lot in this menu. Or I just haven't been playing for a while then. Okay. I only got what, one beast? I'm so trash. Oh my gosh. Yo, her design is so peak. What the heck? Is my audio off on the game or something? Oh, jeez, that is loud. Yo, wait a minute. Her design is so... Okay, hold on. Let me go check audio in this game. No, my audio is on. Whatever. Either way, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. Okay. Oh, I just got a lot of stuff. I haven't played in like forever. What the heck is all this, dude? This is crazy. I did not just come back and call me a good boy. You're insane. You're insane. You're in pain. Dax is so peak, isn't he? What is all this stuff, yo? Let me lower this. I'm like picking up audio from myself. This is weird. You got her first day? Dude, I gotta get her. Yo, watch this chat. We're gonna pull we're gonna pull her. Oh my gosh. I'm able to get any beast. Who do we get? I gotta know. Who do we get here? Because I don't know who to get. It's either Silent Salt, Eternal Sugar, or Shadow Milk. Honestly, I'll be real. This is kind of a hard pick. Because I've seen my sister. You're not the first person. There have been people who come in and out. Silent Salt. My sister has Silent Salt, right? And I've seen him, and he looks crazy. Eternal Sugar. I've seen him being played as well, and he looks insane as well. Or her as well. But then Shadow Milk. I troll my sister constantly saying, oh, I have Shadow Milk, and you don't, when I don't have Shadow Milk. Now, the problem is I'm divided between all three. I don't know who to get. Because they all look so peak. And they probably play really good, too. So I don't know who to get. Oh, jeez, dude. Which one do I don't know what to do. Silent Salt's the newest, so why would I get him? Wouldn't he have a higher pull rate then? Because he's newer or something? I don't know. Honestly, I think Shadow Milk is a little overrated. Eternal Sugar. I'm gonna go Silent Salt. Alright. Nice. Let's go with Silent Salt. Oh, he's connected to White Lily? What the heck? I didn't know that. But yeah. Nice. We got Silent Salt Cookie. My god, this animation takes forever, dude. Come on, hurry up. Here's a horse? What the heck? Bro, these cookies are evolving like crazy. Back in my day, we had cookies that would only play like cookies, not knights. That's crazy. Okay. Watch. We're gonna get which cookie? Right now, I'm gonna go to the gacha. And we're gonna pull for which cookie automatically. I'm gonna get her date. What is this? Draw for fortune. Okay. I don't know what that is. What? What? Draw one. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get a witch cookie right now. And you know why? Because. What is it? Check Chronicle. Oh shoot! Don't do that. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I need to see some. I need to see some. I'm watching the stream real quick. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, dude. Oh my god, now I gotta check stream again. I'm so stupid. I gotta look at stream again, bro, because there's something there that's private. Let me see. I gotta wait again. Bro, oh my god, I might be stupid. Okay, never mind. Okay, don't press it again. Oh my gosh, dude, I started freaking out. Bro. Okay. Dude, I gotta start closing stuff out before I play. Okay. So, we're gonna go to the gacha. And we're gonna do polls, and then we're gonna end stream. So, watch this right here. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, I can't get him either. Okay. Who is this dude? Mold, though. Let's check the probability on which. Is she not in the normal? Wait, she's not in the normal? Wait a minute. No. There's no wait for her. We can't pull witch. Enchantress. Why do I keep saying witch? Oh my gosh. We can't pull her. What is this? I can select any epics. Oh. Okay. Who we selecting? Let's go with Lagoat Espresso, cause he's been carrying me, and I have every epic here. So let's just go with I guess let's go with this girl. Oh no, I don't have this guy. All right, let's do 10 draw real quick, and we get nothing. Okay, awesome. That's really good. I love that, man. Okay, let's do normal draw, and again, nothing. Come on, let's do costume draw, right? I have enough for costumes, please. I don't got enough for costumes. Chat, I might be broke. I don't think I'm good at this game anymore. Dude, I used to be one of the best players. I promise you. I promise. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. We get nothing again. This gotta be a joke. We gotta be joking. I'm not bad at the game. I promise. I have everything in this game. I promise. I can't be this trash. I just can't. It's just not possible. Okay, yeah, I'll check that after. I just can't be that bad. Please. Give me something new. Yo, we are bad at the game. We, as a whole, are bad at the game. Okay, so I guess because I lost, the last thing we'll do is show off my team. This is my team right here. This is who I use. I'm also not like leveled up all the way, but yeah, that's my team. That's gonna be the end of stream right there. I just want to show off my team, and I'll leave it off on like an auto battle to finish stream. Put it on 2 times. Okay, that's the end of stream. That's gonna be it. We're done. The cookie run ranking video, the actual full video, I'm gonna start working on it eventually, probably today or tomorrow. I'll start working on the actual video and the script, but I'll get to work on that eventually. I did promise a video, and then another video will come out. I don't know when it'll come out. It'll probably come out before the cookie run video. It's gonna be a another ranking, but yeah, that'll come out. And so I'll leave off on that, and I will be out. I've been RDB Rabbit, and I'm leaving. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Have a good rest of your just day.